Okay, this is the second Excel tutorial, and what we're doing here is error and trend lines. Some teachers are going to require you to do error bars and trend lines, especially if you're going to be in bio, physics, chem, or math. So I'm going to start with doing error bars on an Excel graph. So we have our selected data, and we create a graph like shown in the previous video. Insert chart. We choose column this time, and there we have it. And we click next. I'm gonna call it graph, and let's not name the axis for now. Finish. So we have our graph. Alright, now what? We want to know our error. Alright, so we click on our data. If we click on any of these bars, these points will show up, which means it's selected. Right click on it, and you say format data series. Now you can change all the colors and all those pretty things, but that's not what I'm here to show you. You go to Y error bars, and so the IB, they're going to ask for both above and below. So you click on both, and then you can have fixed value, percentage, or standard deviation, which you calculate either using Excel in a tutorial that will be showed later on, or you put on custom. Say I want plus 4.2, 4.4, and also minus 4.4. So we got both there, and we click OK. Ta-da! We got all our error bars sticking out there. Okay, that's pretty much error bars for you. Alright, now what I'm going to show you to do are trend lines. Trend lines are going to be asked for. Some teachers call them best fit line. Best fit line basically means that you choose the line that fits your data appropriately. Okay, for example, it's done mostly with scatter plots. I'm going to take this set of data, create a chart, scatter, next, finish. Okay, so we got a line. Now what does that look like? That looks like a linear graph, and in fact it is. So we're going to right click on it, and we want a trend line, so we go add trend line there. Just like before we went on data series, now we're going on add trend line. Now what does this fit like? What does this look like? Well, obviously linear, so that's fine. And so many times you're going to be required to display an equation. So what you do is you change here to options, click this box. This is display equation on chart. Type, and then you click OK, and there you go. You have your line, and you have your equation, which in this case is simply y equals x. Obviously, it's going to get a lot complicated later. Okay, that's for a linear graph. Say, let's do it with an exponential graph instead. Here I put a set of data that could be exponential. Wait, let me just check to make sure. Okay. So we're gonna go insert. Actually, wait. Let me insert we have exponential data here. 32, 64. Okay. So now we select this data that we want to create a chart with. Click on insert chart, scatter plot, next, and so we see it's exponential. Finish. Now right click on the data points. Add trend line. Instead of linear, we want exponential. We want the equation. Display equation on chart. Okay, and there we have it. There's our exponential equation and our exponential line. And that's pretty much it for errors and lines.